Morning, and it's a Sunday morning for me anyway. And this morning I'm going to hopefully fit that Puig hugger on my CB750 Hornet. Looks fairly straightforward. Bloody expensive though for what it is. Just a bit of plastic. I've gone for the matte black. You can get it in gloss black. There's other ones out there. You can just get a piece of plastic that sits just up in there, but apparently you cable tie it on, which I didn't like the sound of. So I've pushed the boat out. I think this was about 120 quid or something. Let me just check that. Nearly right, 143 quid that cost for a bit of plastic and a bracket. Oh, a bit of hardware. Ridiculous amount of money. I don't know why I've bothered. I do know why I've bothered. The shock absorber, this is a second-hand CB750, and you probably can't see, but I was out on a dry road. I picked it up yesterday. I was out on the dry roads and it's already throwing shit all over the shock. The shock's already got some pitting on from the previous owner. And I will ride this no matter what the weather. So I really do want some protection on my shock. So I need a hugger. And I didn't want something that cable ties on. I want something that fits beautifully. And that has cost, but it just feels so cheap. Anyway, I'll set you up on the stand, and first thing I need to do is take this bolt here and that one there out, and then I need to take the old chain guard off. In the instructions it says about taking the exhaust off. I'm pretty sure I can do that without taking the exhaust off. I'll find out in a minute. But yeah, I'll get you set up on the stand and I'll show you just how badly this goes. Okay, 8mm bolts. Definitely would be a lot easier without the exhaust on, and I might be taking that off fairly soon. Right, that's that off. Then we want the chain guard off. Which is two 6mm, I think. 6mm Allens. Allen. Like that. Right. There's a bit of jiggery pokery. I think it's fill every hole, yeah. So you got these grommets that go on the floor and then disappear. Oh. I'll show you this one instead, look. There's 4 of these. There's four big holes, fixing points. Go on, get in there. Let's get, okay, there's 4 fixing holes, 2 on the chain guard side and 2 on the exhaust side. They each take one of these grommets, like that, and then they have a plastic sleeve which just pushes in like that. Right, I'll do the other 3 and I'll bring you back. Okay, just to let you know, the plastic inserts on the exhaust side go in from behind, whereas on the chain guard side they push in from the front. Right, throw it on the bike. Somewhere there. I think this is the smaller screws on the chain side. Yeah, there's two smaller screws on the chain guard side, and it's saying to put them in now, and they're a 5mm Allen key. Let's see where that ends up. Are you too far up? Yeah. I'm not going to tighten these right up because I'm going to pull them back out and put some thread locker on them. I just want to test fit everything. So that's that. You'd probably be better about there. So the next thing has got to be the big bracket going on, which comes up. Okay, so sorry, the missus phoned, interrupting the videoing. So that's the bracket. You can see the shape. Sits on the swing arm and then utilises the cable bracket bolts to screw into. So that comes in. Again, this is probably where it'd be easier without the exhaust there. But I do like making it awkward for myself. So that'll come in like that. Like that. And then we've got four slightly bigger bolts than we used on the chain guard side. Let's take these old bolts out. So it doesn't actually say whether you're inside or outside with the bracket bolts. I think I'm going to go inside and see what that looks like. Get this other bolt out. This will be the awkward one. Yeah, I think it's going to be exhaust off. I think they're right. We've got a dobber Loctite on this one, just in case I manage to swing it. Can you see in there at all? Where is it here? That one in there. And it helps that you can't actually see it either. Nah, it's going to be exhaust off for the sake of one bolt. Soul destroying. For the sake of one bolt. Got to take the exhaust off. Oh dear. Okay, I didn't remove the exhaust. I got the bolt in by lying on my back all over the floor. Which is amazing, being I've got a hydraulic lift. A little bit full up with bikes at the moment, but yeah, I cut down an Allen key so I could get it between the exhaust and the swing arm to do it up, and it's more to prove myself right. No, you don't have to take the exhaust off, but it would definitely be easier if you do. Right, so I've got 2 bolts. You ain't going in. Is that going in or not? It's hard to tell. Yes, it is. And yeah, putting a bit of thread locker on them as well. Right. There you go. One Puig hugger. Nice bit of gap between the tyre. This is pretty much a new tyre anyway. Well, you can see the baubles are still on it. So yeah, there's plenty of room for that. And should give really good protection for the old shock absorber. I'll take them out and Loctite them in off camera, but there you go. CB750 Hornet with a Puig hugger. Very expensive, but over time probably worthwhile, instead of getting all that shit and ruining your rear shock, rear suspension. Still 143 quid. It's quite the investment, isn't it? Everything's getting so expensive these days. Anyway, hope that's helped somebody, or in some way been entertaining. Anyway, I'll catch you again. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra.